The little bird died. His eyes didn't close. I've been holding it gently against me, hoping that he could live again. But I do not know how armed he is inside. It makes me angry with life. Angry with myself for not being a better healer, but maybe I couldn't save him. Maybe those people who can. They've worked for it to happen. The miracles. You know, when he died, I thought my life is pointless. My mind went straight into blaming me for its death, calling me incapable. I don't understand why it went from having a bad leg to flapping its wings, trying to push himself along. And he wouldn't eat, he wouldn't drink. I put his beak in water earlier, and he did make an effort to swallow. But he was quite vivacious. I don't know why he died. So, right now, I'm dealing with grief, as well as a feeling of what's the point of it all. I understand it's my conditioning that is making me have those thoughts. It's the way my conscious mind is. And that life carries on. Everywhere else, life carries on. Somewhere else, one of those crows is healing, is finding the freedom to breathe, the freedom to walk, the freedom to fly again. And there's a miracle that's happening somewhere else in the world with a crow like him. Crow, thank you for coming into my life. If I'd left you on the roadside, I'm guessing you would have also died. I don't know what you wanted. The place you were in was really full of fat brambles. And I feel responsible in some ways. Maybe we should not touch nature ever. We shouldn't try to help anything. But at the same time, I cannot believe in this. We're here to help each other. We're here to help animals when we can. Of course, we shouldn't do wrong things with them. Use common sense, do a bit of research. But the fact that this one did not eat or drink, only once this morning I heard a noise. He put his beak in something, but I don't even know if he ate. Because soon after I heard the noise of the glass, his beak against the glass, he fell off the counter and landed on the floor. Earlier this morning, I gave him a blackcurrant, and he was sort of interested. He looked at it, pecked it a bit, and then looked at the piece of cheese I'd put next to it, pecked a bit, but not swallowing anything, and then just started pecking the fabric, which is a confusing fabric because it's got patterns on it. But he did not eat. I feel ridiculous, and that's okay. It's okay to do videos whilst grieving about a bird that I could not save the life of. There's been several upsets today regarding me feeding jackdaws on the property. I understand. I am not to make my landlady upset by feeding the wrong birds. And then a friend came to see me allergic to dogs. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to handle myself and keep my calm. I panicked. I saw him walking down with my landlord with a dog by his side. And yeah, I just lost it. And it's a shame, because now I feel doubly stupid. Because it was actually okay if the dogs were outside. But it's been an interesting day. But at the same time, I've spent it with a hope that this crow would live. And I really wanted him to live. Can we just expel the grief? What I feel right now is a feeling I cannot express myself accurately enough to express the grief, because I have to be quiet. They're next to me here by the house. It's hard to let go and release. It of course brings me back to the love I have felt towards birds all my life, mostly big birds. But till Jemima, I felt no interest at all in crow family at all. I thought they were just pointless birds. But they clean the countryside, they clean it of corpses, alongside other animals that do that. Without them, there would be a lot more disease around. And they're so intelligent. Yes, I know they're meant to kill lambs, but also they go for those who are weak and feeble, not the strong ones that get up quick. So it's unfair they're just helping them to die, but it's so difficult to take a side without losing our own integrity. Because something's got to live, something's got to die. You know, earlier I felt guilty for being alive. I went to the bird, we looked at the tractors in the field. The huge machines that work the earth. And we can't do it any differently at the moment. The farmers are under pressure to produce for the supermarket so we can have cheap food sprayed with Roundup or weed killer, whatever it is. It's easy to lose faith in life. I felt guilty to be alive. It would have been nice if you lived. If you lived, it's one. You are so stiff. I can't even trust the pendulum because at first it said it wasn't dead. And then it said it was dead. But I am also clinging to the body. And I should let go. Because it's not useful. To cling on to things that have gone. Letting go of the grief, which I'm not processing very well at this minute for a video, finding out who I am. It's so hard to not frown. Try crying without frowning, it's absolutely impossible. It's not a show, this is not a show, it's finding out how I can help myself with grief. And the only way I can see it is this. You go. I want to hold you against my heart forever. Be with me for one last time. Dear soul, dear bird soul, I thank you for having been in my life. I thank you for all the understanding you've brought me. I thank you for laying on me earlier and looking so peaceful, so calm. Thank you for being in my life. Laisse parler ton chagrin, laisse parler ton chagrin. There is something when crying, that is something ridiculous that humans do, to let go of grief and tension inside. And blessed as humans who can truly express with no fear of judgment, no fear of criticism from anyone. And may they do it for all of us. Those who feel they're not truly free to say what they think, and they're not truly free to make the sounds they wish to make, for fear of disturbing others. And it's okay. It's okay to be there. piano in the last few weeks. I feel stuck. Stuck with a melody, stuck with a creativity, stuck. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to be in that place for now. It will not be forever. And I want to remember that there are a lot of birds which are alive. A lot of birds are healing right now due to the kindness of people or the kindness of life. It will look pathetic, this, to a lot of you, but you know what? I don't care. Be embarrassed, feel foolish for me. It's okay. But I let you go. And to your race of birds, I wish well-being, vitality, joy, abundant food, clean water, lots of shelter, and good cooperation among the members of your group. I thank you again and again and again for having been in my life. Thank you. You have made me live some wonderful moments of joy, of having a friend. Thank you.